Hey guys, what's going on? It is Scout with 3 Guns Down as always, and updating you guys on the global challenge. First week, kinda meh. I was really confused on the rules for the first couple of days, and so, like, I won a bunch, and then I lost, but I didn't know, like, how does this affect, or, I was really confused, like, I didn't even actually know how losing would affect me, so I lost that, and I had, like, 7.1 by the end of the week, or whatever, after playing like 30 or 40 games. So, you know, week 1 was a wash, and I figured, well, hell, I'll just use it for practice. And then week 2, it's SWAT. Me and my friends have been talking about this a lot. I'm really starting to question 343's ability to actually create or make or continue to further the progress of a Halo game, and especially in the competitive environment. For instance, SWAT being the global challenge. In the global challenge. Why? SWAT has very, very little to do with skill. It's basically who can get the first headshot off. And, you know, even there will be pros that will lose at SWAT and won't be up there. Because SWAT is very, very idiotic and a stupid kind of game type. It's semi-good to practice your reaction time on to get that first headshot, but that's about all it is, because after you've gotten that first headshot, you know, the thing about Halo is if somebody walks up behind you, if somebody catches you off guard, things like that, because you have shields and grenades and things, you can make a play, and you can still actually beat them, even if they caught you off guard, even if they ran up behind you, even if they, you know, then it comes down to your skill and how good you are at working out of situations. With SWAT, this is exaggerating it a bit, but there is no skill involved in SWAT. None. It's stupid. It's mindless. And the idiots at 343 that decided to put SWAT in the global challenge, you're fucking stupid. SWAT has very little contingency to how good people actually are. And really, I think it should just have been Slayer 5 weeks in a row. King of the Hill, maybe. I think King of the Hill would work because King of the Hill would be mostly based on slaying prowess. How long can you stay alive in the hill? I think King of the Hill would be really good. I don't want to see Oddball. Oddball would be fucking stupid on Rumble Pit. Because then it's just a big keep away game. Who's the best at running the way with the ball? And of course everybody's going to be trying to trap them. It does kind of come into play slaying prowess to be able to get the ball, but then once you have it, it's just how good am I at running away. So, I still think Oddball's a very stupid choice and shouldn't be in there. I don't know what other game types they're going to think to throw in there, but I do think we will see Oddball and King of the Hill in the next 3 weeks to come. But SWAT? SWAT's just fucking stupid. I can't, I've been looking at the leaderboards, and, well, it's almost 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and, the last leaderboards were updated at 12, but that was 12 hours into it. You know that there are people staying up all night, but at that point, only 2 people had actually played 20 games, and, a lot of them 6.391, 4.182, you know, they're nowhere near, no one's got 20 perfect games, no one yet. So I don't know, it's ridiculous right now. It is stupid ridiculous. The other thing I hate about SWAT is, people on SWAT right now, mostly just camping. They'll camp in a corner and they'll pew pew pew. The other thing I can't understand about the Infinity Challenge is, especially with Slayer, allowing custom classes. Look, if you go up on the, let's say you do get into the top 20 somehow and by using an assault rifle, if you go up on the main stage with using an assault rifle, you will get laughed off the fucking stage. This is a tournament for the top 20 people in the world, and I guarantee you, the top 20 players in the world, whoever they might be, don't use assault rifles. Assault rifles, currently the assault rifle is OP and needs to be nerfed severely, and I wish 343 would recognize this and listen to the fan feedback and actually do it. I don't think they ever will though, because 343 is a bunch of idiots. Currently, their only real professional feedback is AGL, and AGL is small. People seem to have lost interest in professional Halo once 343 made the stupid idea of dropping it from MLG and going with Virgin Gaming so they can have these online tournaments. And that is part of their contract with Virgin Gaming, hosting these massive online tournaments. The Infinity Challenge was sponsored by Virgin Gaming and set up by it. So is this Global Championship. And it's massively stupid. They're owned by Microsoft. I'm sure Microsoft could figure out a way to handle this as well without Virgin Gaming's help, and keeping it in the MLG circuit. I love AGL, and AGL's a lot of fun and everything, but because it's moved away from MLG, and I do prefer AGL over MLG, but MLG just has so much more fandom and so much more attention than AGL right now. This weekend, AGL, I think maybe might have maxed out at 7,000 viewers through the entire weekend. Just 7,000 people. Out of the millions of people that bought this game, only 7,000 are watching the professionals play. And that's pathetic. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. Especially when you have, fighting game events like CEO, who get 50,000 people watching it. And that's not even... EVO had 1.7 million people watching it this year, professionals. And there's more of an FPS market than there is a fighting game market. Especially here in the States. The state here in the US, we're FPS crazy. All the 12-year-olds are FPS crazy, and that's a decent chunk of the market. A lot of 17 to 35-year-old people, they play a lot of FPSs, and yeah, they do play fighting games, but it's mostly FPSs. So I don't know whether AGL is doing something wrong, or people just don't care to actually support the professionals in the games that they play. It's weird because you've moved on to Halo 4 and the next generation and Twitch streaming and everything like that, but if you go back to Halo Reach in MLG was bigger than this. And it's so weird to think that, because Halo Reach in MLG wasn't very big. Halo 3 was much bigger in MLG than Halo Reach. And I don't understand. But as I was saying, 343 only has professional feedback from AGL, and AGL's not that big. And the other thing is that 343 doesn't listen very well. Yeah, they brought back the 4-shot BR, and they tuned things to make them a little better. For instance, a light rifle is still a 5-shot kill, but it has a faster fire rate, which makes it extremely deadly at long range when zoomed in, because it goes back to a 4-shot kill with a very fast fire rate. The carbine kills in 7 instead of 8 shots. The DMR is 5 shots, but it's sped up. But then they took the assault rifle and they buffed the fuck out of it in terms of damage, so that it can kill in the same amount of time, if not less, I think, than the battle rifle at a certain distance. So basically, if you miss a single shot with your BR, you're fucked because of that assault rifle. And that gives noobs such a huge advantage over professional players. Or high skill players even, because it's like, if they miss, they're fucked. I'm still gonna push on. I'm still gonna try at SWAT. I've got 17 wins right now, and I've used 1 quit. So I'm pretty confident I can get 20 without losing. I don't know. I could get 2 bad games. I hope to God not. I had the one I quit. It was stupid laggy. And they really should not be doing this online tournament with they should be more forgiving on the quits. I should think about 5 quits. Because I've had 2 games with bad hosts that I had to deal with. I dealt with them because I was winning, and if I was still winning, I wasn't going to quit. But I mean, the lag was ridiculous, and they really shouldn't be holding online competitions when it's all player-based off their somebody else's router. Obviously, host has advantage. They really do. If you've ever played on LAN and you've ever played online, you know the difference is dramatic, and it really is extremely dramatic. You could honestly be amazing online, and you could be total shit on LAN. And the reason is timing is very different in everything, and in fact timing from game to game changes slightly by milliseconds, but it still changes. And when you're talking about reflexes and coming down to reflexes, that can affect a lot in the gamer, because your reflexes are a huge part in the game. So it's just a lot of frustration for me right now. I'm still gonna push on and try. I'm gonna try every week. I might start streaming in a bit. If anyone is interested, you know the links are down in the description below and on our Facebook page, which is also appreciated if you go check that out as well, guys. I'm Scout with 3 Guns Down. Please don't forget to subscribe for me, like the video, rate it, and leave your comments down below. What do you think about the Global Championship so far? How sick of you are some BS right now? I mean, there is a lot of BS going on out there. There's one or two things that are kind of iffy, like people making multiple accounts. But, I don't know about that one. That's personal opinion there. Anyway, what do you guys think about the Global Championship and everything that's going on right now? What do you like? What do you dislike? And how well are you doing? Drop your gamer tag below and give us your rating and we'll check you out. Anyway, I'm Scout with 3 Guns Down and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.